The Village Board of Trustees to order. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Trustee Pashtma.
Here.
Trustee Braden.
Here.
Trustee Siffler.
Here.
Trustee Fisher.
Here.
Trustee Burns. Trustee Banky.
Here.
Thank you. We have a quorum. I ask everyone to please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next item on our agenda is the approval of minutes. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting held on September 16th, 2025?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions, additions, corrections? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Pashtma.
Aye.
Trustee Braden.
Aye.
Trustee Siffler.
Aye.
Trustee Fisher.
Aye.
Trustee Burns. Trustee Banky.
Aye.
Thank you. The minutes are approved. Moving on to item 4, which is Village President's Report. I'd first like to begin tonight by addressing an incident that took place last week in the village's central business district. On Monday, September 29th at approximately 1:15 p.m., a vehicle backing out of a parking space on Village Place crossed the alley and struck two individuals who were seated on a bench. Although the collision occurred at low speed, both individuals sustained serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The safety of our residents, visitors, and everyone else who comes to our village remains a top priority. We will continue to work with our public safety officials to review and respond appropriately. Before we begin the formal agenda, I would like to share a few other important highlights. First, this evening, the board will consider entering into an agreement with Upland Design for the development of a park comprehensive and strategic master plan, which will serve as a long-term guide for future park improvements and community engagement strategies. This plan will help ensure that our park system continues to reflect the evolving needs and priorities of Hinsdale residents to come. Also on tonight's agenda is an intergovernmental agreement between DuPage Public Safety Communications, otherwise known as DUCOM, and the Emergency Telephone System Board of DuPage County, or ETSB, to continue the village's participation in DuPage County Safety Interoperable Communication System. Hinsdale relies on DUCOM for fire and radio dispatch services, while our first responders manage on-scene communications with other agencies. This partnership is essential to maintaining the strong, coordinated emergency response that keeps our community safe. Now I'd like to take a moment to highlight a few recent and upcoming community events that took place. This past Sunday, I had the privilege of joining residents to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival, an evening filled with music, performances, and an incredible sense of community spirit. I want to extend my sincere thanks to the Hinsdale Public Library for hosting this event and to Lucy Zhou for organizing such a meaningful celebration right here at the Memorial Building. I know Lucy's here with us tonight. For those that don't know her, she's a force of nature, and that was apparent on the event on Sunday. The Mid-Autumn Moon Festival is one of the most important holidays in Chinese culture, symbolizing unity, gratitude, and family. It was wonderful to see our Chinese American neighbors share their traditions and bring our community together in such a beautiful way. Hinsdale is fortunate to be home to residents whose cultural heritage enriches our village and deepens our shared sense of connection. In recognition of this special occasion, I wanted to issue a proclamation. And then, Lucy, I'd invite you to say a few words, and we can take a picture afterwards.
1 second.
Oh, let me read the proclamation, and then we'll go for it. Celebrating the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival, October 2025. Whereas the Village of Hinsdale values cultural traditions and contributions of all who call our community home. And whereas the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival, also known as the Moon Festival, is one of the most cherished holidays in many East Asian cultures, symbolizing family unity, gratitude, and the blessings of the harvest season. And whereas this celebration, marked by lanterns, mooncakes, and time spent with loved ones under the full moon, reflects values shared by all Hinsdale residents: togetherness, appreciation, and community. And whereas on Sunday, October 5th, the Hinsdale Public Library, with support from the Village of Hinsdale, hosted a community celebration of the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival on the Memorial Patio, bringing residents and neighbors together to enjoy music, performances, and cultural traditions. And whereas Chinese American residents have made significant contributions to the cultural, civic, and economic life of Hinsdale, enriching the community through their leadership, volunteerism, and commitment to education and family. And whereas the Village of Hinsdale especially recognizes Lucy Zhou, whose leadership and dedication have helped share Chinese cultural traditions with neighbors throughout Hinsdale, fostering understanding and friendship across communities. And whereas events such as the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival embody the spirit of unity and shared celebration that strengthen the bonds of our community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Greg Hart, Village President of the Village of Hinsdale, do hereby proclaim October 2025 as the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival month in the Village of Hinsdale and encourage all residents to recognize the contributions of our Chinese American neighbors and to celebrate the spirit of togetherness that defines this cherished tradition. I have proclaim that, sorry, we don't usually do that last piece, but in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Village of Hinsdale to be affixed the 7th day of October 2025, Greg Hart, Village President. Congratulations, Lucy. Thank you. I also want to acknowledge John Bloomfield, who's also here from the library. So John, please feel free to say a few words if you're inclined.
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Hart, Village Trustees, and all my friends here. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for this beautiful recognition. Our Mid-Autumn Festival is about reunion, gratitude, and love, values we deeply share here in Hinsdale. And tonight's proclamation means more than words can express. It tells our children that every culture has a place, and every tradition can shine together in one community. And I thank you for making this moment so meaningful for all of us. 谢谢大家。
Thank you. First of all, I want to recognize Lucy as a former board member for the library, and as Greg described, she is a force of nature. So we were thrilled to have her on the board and to continue the Moon Festival. You know, it started in the basement. The next year it was out in front, and then this year it was nice, you know, through the cooperation of the library and the village to actually be able to do it on the new patio. So it's an exciting tradition, I think, but it's also a great example of, you know, different governmental agencies working together. So thanks to the village for helping us put that together.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Lucy, if you want to- whoever wants to be-